하나, 둘, 셋. So, I prepared a tier list, part 2, just for fun. Before I begin, I want you to know that I want you guys to know that this is just for fun. So, but I wanted to. This is for the purpose. I mean, the purpose of this tier list is to help you choose the character that you want when you're playing Freestyle 2. And hopefully this doesn't make you spend, waste your money on choosing an SPC. I included more SPCs this time as compared to the one that I first did last time, so that you don't really have to. I mean, there are some characters or SPCs that are cheaper, although most of them are expensive, but there are definitely the ones that are affordable. Of course, they like in terms of tier list or rank, the ones that are cheaper are ranked on a lower tier, but they're still useful. So I chose some of the ones that I think are useful. And I'm gonna start with the center. Most of them are, these SPCs are in order that they were released, although some of them may not be, because oh yeah, this must be here. I kind of just put them all together, so but at least the ones that are here are the ones that are released in order. In order. So for center, so if you are enjoying this game already, but you don't want to spend that much money on this game, there are some positions that you want to choose. There are the positions that don't really, there are positions that you don't really have to spend much money on, and it includes center, and where's point guard? Oh, okay, I missed it. Okay, let me just make it here. Yeah, point guard. Point guard is one of them too, and also dual guard, DG. So I think those three are the ones that you don't really have to spend much money on. Relatively, it of course it depends on like how good your cards to be or decks to be, but they are relatively cheap in terms of the amount of money that you want to spend on. So if you, and those are fun positions. I'm not saying that those are, because those don't really need much money to spend on, doesn't necessarily mean that they're not fun. I personally enjoy playing point guard really a lot, but it's just that currently I'm playing more of my block deer guard, block DG, or my SG. So I'm gonna start with center. So I think, like I said, center, it doesn't really matter for center, like in my opinion, to be honest with you, that like which SPC you choose to play, but like as you know that Razak just came out and its dunk animation and layup are faster, and it seems that they are hard to block. Although some of the players already, I've seen some of the players already said that once you're used to, you know, the character, it'll be easier to block than Golden. Some people say that, but like in my opinion, it is still hard to block, and I do still think that this SPC is better than Golden. Yeah. So I would put Razak here, Mika. I mean, like I said, it doesn't really matter like which SPC you choose when you're playing center. But if you're playing ISO and you're shooting mid or 3-point, mid or 3, the shoot animation becomes one of the things that you need to have, because depending on your jump shot animation, the chance that you will get blocked gets lower. The better your jump shot animation, the lower the chance that you will get blocked. That's what I meant to say, if you know what I mean, or if that makes any sense. Okay, let me drink some water, juice. And I think Mika's got a good jump shot animation, but because this SPC has the ball action that is identical to its jump shot animation, I would say this ranks here and Mika is here. And same for this. I mean, a lot of KR players say that this is one of the best SPCs for C. Like what I've based on what I've heard from them, it's because it feels good to box out, and like I don't know, it's based on what I've heard from them. It is not like some sort of this SPC's specifications, but it's just that they feel good to use this SPC as C or for C. So that doesn't really persuade me to think that this should be ranked S. So I would just put it here. And I'll say Nari is here. Like Nari's layup and dunk animation isn't I would say it's not as hard as Golden's, like when you're trying to block, but it's a little confusing. I would say there's little sauce to it. I mean, if you know what I mean, like when Nari lays, it kind of like double clutches, but it's actually not. And also Nari's DD is really hard, but then again, C doesn't, you know, DD. So, but I'll still just put it here. Yeah. And Cabernet. Well, I kind of want to put it here because Cabernet's got a faster layup speed, but I'll put it here because for C it doesn't really matter. I mean, okay, so let's just put it here. Yeah. It's kind of weird to put it in the middle. So I'll say both here. And for golden, also here. But one thing that Razak is different from all these three SPCs is that Razak's got a ball action that can, you know, give you an opportunity to fake and, you know, have a chance to jump shot or mid or three. So, and Cabernet's got a faster layup, pretty decent dunk animation. Golden's got a good dunk animation, of course, and also jump shot animation. So I'll put these 4 SPCs here. And for Violet, I'll put it here. For Idol, I mean, I would say like, this is what I'm saying. For C, it doesn't really matter which SPC you use. The reason why I put Queen here is because although it's got not really good jump shot animation, but it's got a good dunk animation, which I think is a little harder to block than other, you know, basic or default dunk animations. So I'll put Queen here, and I would put, you know, Coyote here, and also this SPC here, which I do not even know the name of. It's, I think, Yuzuki or something, right? Or hold on, I'll put them here. Actually, they're actually good, like decent SPC, to be honest with you, because they've got 30 attributes that you can have if you transform. So that's an advantage, but the reason why I put them here is because you can transform only once in a game, once per game. So and I mean, in my opinion, they're also here, but they're kind of here, like here in my mind. Like for these 2 characters, the reason why I put them here is because these 2 characters got a faster block motion. That is one of the specifications of these 2 characters, and also it gets more MBR. So like I like, to be honest, I want to put them here, and yeah, like put them here. So just think that like the reason why I'm struggling to rank them is because for C it doesn't really matter. Like although they are ranked S, I mean, basically they're pretty much the same as other characters as long as the SPC's got a good jump shot animation. So but I want you to know why I kind of wanted to put them on here or in the middle of a and B. And for Giant, I want to put him here for Giant. And these two characters are the cheap ones that you can use. Not to say that these are bad characters. I mean, for Center, well, I don't think you can use this character, so I'll take him out. So this is I think one of the SPCs that's best among the cheap, SPCs. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is bad. I mean, I personally do think that if you're, you know, if you're good at this game, doesn't really like there isn't much difference, you know, between Razak and Giant G when it comes to playing C. So I mean, of course there are some differences, that it's got a better, jump shot animation and dunk animation, layup animation and stuff like that. But think about it this way, because C doesn't really score unless you're playing ISO, and even if you're playing ISO, have a good stream, friend. Going to go to work. Okay, yeah, thanks for coming by and see you. Yeah, like I said, what was I saying? I completely forgot. Okay, yeah, so it's got, although you're playing ISO with C, you don't normally, like, C's don't really meet, right? That's why I said there are not much differences. There are not many differences between these two SPCs when you're playing C. And I would put this SPC, I want to put it somewhere between here, but then again I'll put it here. But this is definitely better than maybe slightly better than Giant G. Yeah, because of its jump shot animation. Like for this SPC, the differences between KR server and NA server or global server is that its jump shot animation on NA is triggered every time, but in KR it's only triggered when you're using freestyle. So I do not see, like, I really barely see anyone choosing this SPC on KR. Yeah, I don't know why they made such a huge difference, for this SPC. And for this SPC, I would say I don't think you can choose this for C. Yeah, so I'll just but okay, this one I think you can. Yeah. The reason why I put this SPC here is because it's got I think it's 6 or 3. I don't exactly remember. It's got bonus 3 or 6, like reap attributes, block attributes, and some other attributes that come with this SPC. So this is that's the reason why this SPC is good for center, and it's ranked B. And I mean, for Thomas, I don't think yeah, I mean, you can choose Thomas for C, but yeah, this, I would say if there were D, I would put Thomas D here. Yeah. So that's it for C. So let's go on to the next point, tier list. So for PowerPoint, there are some different tactics that you can use this SPC for. Um, SPCs for isolation, like PF isolation, or you can reap C for like swing tactics or dash tactics. So let's just put them all together, and although it may sound hard, but I'll just try. But I'll still put, you know, Razak here, and because of its faster layup speed once again, and dunk animation, also it's DD dunk and layup you know, animation, which is exactly the same as its DD, I mean dunk animation, but it's just that when you dunk with this SPC, your screen, like the animation just gets zoomed in, and while for layup it, you know, stays zoomed out. So that's the only difference. And for PF, so this is pretty much I would say if some SPC is good for PF ISO, I would say it should be good for any other tactics as well, you know, in most cases. So, and I would put a golden here as well, although there are some differences. I kind of want to put them here, but for now I'll put it here. Yeah, and also cabinets. I mean, golden, I don't have to explain because, you know, it's so famous or infamous to some people. And for cabinet as well, it's got, I think, the best DD dunk, yeah, among these three. Although Razak's DD dunk is also good, but I think it's hardest to block Cabernet's DD dunk among these three best, you know, PF SPCs. Because the angle of the DD dunk for Cabernet is behind the rim, or yeah, behind the rim, while Razak's DD dunk looks really complicated or hard to block, but the angle is actually really easy to block. So for golden, yeah, but I would still put him here if there was any rank between S and A. Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, I may change after the patch. We'll have to see how things go, you know, after the patch over the summer, the balance patch. For Nari, I would put it here. I mean, Nari is a decent PF. But okay, I'll put it here for now. Yeah, so this is what I think. A little higher, I'll say. Yeah. This is what I think. And Mika, not sure if anyone plays a PF ISO with Mika. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's got a bad dunk animation, but it's just that these 4 SPCs got good animations. So and Mika's here for Violet here as well. This one, I'm not really sure about this SPC. To be honest with you, like except for I'll put him well, yeah, since it's PF. Idol. Quinn, I mentioned this one in my last tier list, but Quinn's got a good dunk animation. So, although Quinn may not be as good as these characters when, in ISO, but in other, like tactics like swing or dash, I think it's still good. And people use this SPC a lot for dash, so this is pretty good, But for dash, people prefer playing center for big, dash big. So I put these two here for those cases. But for this, well, I kind of want to put them here, but for now, like in the middle, but I'll put it here for now. For Idol, I haven't really seen many playing in Idol. PF, I would say I'll put them here, both these two, and I also want to put them here. Although, like for those who have Mika PF, you may feel uncomfortable, being with these 4 SPCs, but they're pretty good for they've got faster block motion, some like sub attributes or sub stats that it can get, so they are good. But if I had like higher tier between A and B, I'll put them here actually, like this. This one's a decent SPC for C, and it's really cheap. I think it's around 20 bucks to buy this SPC. So if you don't, if you can't get one of these 4, it's even better if you can get these 4 SPCs, or even like these 3 right here. Yeah. If you're, playing PF. But if you don't want to spend that much money on this game, which is totally understandable, because you think it's waste of money, you can pick this SPC and still can enjoy this game as good as those who spend money on purchasing these SPCs, including myself. Yeah, it's up to you. I've got this SPC as well, but I'm having fun, playing Simon Reek PF. But it would have been better if I had another Cabernet PF. So, and I think this one ranks here. And Dominic, it used to be one of the best PF for ISO, like one of the best PF ISO. But since there are so many good characters that were released after, Yeah, this I think now ranks here. I think this one ranks here too, because of its you know, I mean, well, I kind of want to put them here, but I'll put it here for now. Yeah, you can't make Giant G for you can't make PF Giant G. You can only make Simon Rig, yeah, for PF. And I don't know why he's here. He's here for SG. So that's it for PF, I think. Well, okay. I feel bad for these SPCs. I'll put them here. I mean, if I had like, I would prefer putting them here, like this. Yeah. Yeah, Razak a little higher, maybe. But we'll see. Yeah, if Razak still good after the balance patch, or maybe there are some things that I haven't figured out about this SPC, because I don't have this SPC yet, or I don't know. Okay, so and for CT, there are so many differences about CTs between KR and NA server, but okay, let me try. I'll make it faster. For Razak, always here. I'll say Mika's yeah, Mika's here too for CT. This one as well. Nari's here. So for control tower, it'll be good to have a good jump shot animation for ISO CT, and also not so much of the like dunk animation, but because it's got a ball action, I would say this is a good SPC for CT as well. And those faster layup speed, but not that useful for CT, I think. Golden as well. Violet. Well, I don't think any people really use these SPCs for CT. Say I'll put them here. Well, I'll say I'll put them here too. And like this. And well, yeah, like a lot of CTs on KR server, people use this SPC, for CT because of its jump shot animation, surprisingly. And also Big Joe, which what else? Yeah, Big Joe, Dominic, and Giant G. Maybe if you can make CT with this SPC, let's say it's here, Yuzuki, I think it's here too. I don't know why he's here. Yeah. I mean, Jake is for guard positions, so you cannot create other big positions with this SPC, so I took it out. Shooting guard. It includes ISO, dash, swing, things like that. Say say Mika's here. And those two. Nari. Well, shooting guard. So if you're I would say Nari is here somewhere around, and also Cabernet. I mean, I kind of want to put Cabernet here for SG, but Golden, surprisingly, I'll put it here, cause like for shooting guard, I mean, for shooting guard, if you're getting doubled, it doesn't matter like which SPC you use, unless like you've got some ball action that you can fake one more time, then score. So I would say these three are here. Nari goes here because well, okay, I'll put it here for now. Yeah, I kind of want to put them here, like, but for now, I think Razak is the best SPC for shooting guard. So, I mean, I kind of, think that Golden's not really different than other SPCs like this when you're playing shooting guard, because it's got no faster layup speed. Like DD's just normal, all this SPC has is the jump shot animation. So I would say for shooting guard, Golden is just no different than these two SPCs. Not to mention that these two SPCs are bad, but it's just that people are overrating Golden, in any positions, which I don't think is true. Yeah, Cabernet's I think better. I mean, because it's got a faster layup speed, I would say, and also decent DD. I would say this Cabernet's a little better, but if you think about shooting guard position, I mean, if you're playing ISO, those are the key ones. So I would say I'll put Cabernet here, and yeah, Nari here. Okay, so let's make it clear. So this is what I think. And Violet, well, yeah, like I said, not different. Like there's no like much differences between these two. Idol, I don't know why people like love this SPC, but yeah, for that reason, I kind of want to put them here, but yeah, like I don't think you can make this SPC. Oh, okay, so Idol can't be PF either, right? So I think I would have to put him here, like big positions, if I'm not mistaken. People just love this SPC. I don't know why. Like, in my opinion, it's Idol's jump shot animation is one of the worst among the new like expensive SPCs. Yeah, the ones that are released after Idol are the good ones. Are the ones that's got good jump shot animation. And shooting guard, I don't really know if you can, make Coyote for SG, Coyote SG. I don't know. So I think you can, but I'll still put him here. Put this. other than that, yeah. And Jake, I'll put Jake here. I mean, people may underestimate Jake, but Jake is a still, decent SPC, like in my opinion. Yeah, it's Jake is no different than any other SPCs. Here. I'll say Jake's still good. Yeah. This one here. And Thomas stays here. Yeah, I think Thomas, if you're like I said, in my opinion, shooting guard is the one of the positions that you need to spend a lot of money on because of the card sets and also SPC, because unless you have a good jump shot animation, you won't be able to score as easy as these characters up here. But Thomas, I think, yeah, I'll put Thomas here. I mean, yeah, I think it's better than other three. And it's only 20 bucks, so if you don't want to spend money on this game and you just want to have fun, I think this should be the go-to, SPC for SG. Yeah. And Swingman, I'll put Razak here again. 1, 2, 3. I'll put it here. Cabernet, the best. Yeah. Cabernet's just, like no question, Cabernet's one of the best Swingman SPCs. Like, no question. Faster layup speed, good DD, those. It's still compatible against Razak, I think. And yeah. What else? Idol, I'll put it here. Not sure about that. Which one else? Not sure if you can make these two characters like Swingman. Okay. I'll put them here then, or yeah, somewhere around here. No, not sure, but if can, I'll put them here. I've never seen Jake as like Swingman, but if there were any, I'll put Jake, yeah, Swingman here. One of the worst. Yeah, like this. So for Swingman, you need good layup animation, good dunk animation, and also good jump shot animation, of course. And if you've got you can make Jake Swingman. Okay, so Jake, but I think I don't remember seeing any like Jake Swingman. Yeah, that's why I was a little confused. So for Swingman, you need good jump shot animation, layup animation, DD animation, and dunk animation. So with all that into consideration, these two are the best SPCs. Yeah. And I would say that's the reason why I'll put these two together here. Yeah. I mean, Golden's really good, but well, yeah, I think this one will do for now. I mean, like in my opinion, for PF, like this is what I think. Cabernet is still decent PF. I like for PF ISO. But if I were to, the reason why I put him up here is because if I were given a chance to like if I were given an option to buy between these two, I'm gonna buy Razak because it's a new character and I think it's I mean like look wise, Razak is the worst, like one of the worst, if not the worst. Like look at this SPC, like it's just you know, I don't want to really talk about like its look in like IRL, like people's look, but since this is just a game and you know, just a game character, but this has got really, yeah, just not a good looking SPC. That's all that I'm gonna say. Yeah. What else? Small forward. SF. Yeah, Razak stays here. I mean, because it's got the ball action that is the same as the jump shot animation, it can be utilized in any position that you play. That's why this SPC is so good. And that's why I'm putting this SPC on S like again and again. And not only that, it's got a faster like dunk animation, like faster speed dunk animation, and yeah, layup speed. But like layup wise, Cabernet's layup is better than Razak's. That's for sure. And also like layup DD and dunk DD, like Cabernet's DDs are the best among all the SPCs, including Razak. Like not a single character can beat Cabernet for DDs and layup speed, and also the angle itself. That's why I kind of wanted to put it here. And the reason why I put Golden here is not only because Golden's dunk animation is hard to block, but people just it's good. It's a still good character, cause the dunk animation is really hard to block. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so I'll put it here. And it's so common. Golden PF is so common. And if Razak wasn't released, I really wanted to buy Golden for PF instead of Cabernet, you know. But yeah. This SPC is a little special. I don't know why, but at least to me, I like the way it looks too. Like this is way better looking than Razak. It's oh yeah, just but if you cover the face, they kind of like pose similar, and also like they've got the same block animation, so you won't be able to tell which SPC, whether it's Golden or Razak, unless you see their jump shot animation and stuff like that. Yeah. Small forward. Okay. SF. I haven't really seen anyone playing Mika, but the reason why I still put them here is that because they are new SPCs, they just got a good, specs. Yeah, specifications. Although people do not really prefer playing them for this position. I would say Nari, Cabernet somewhere around here. Golden, Violet. People use Violet. Violet is a really good character for SF, but if I were able to do this, yeah, I would do it this way. Idle here. Yeah. Well, show other position. Like, which one are you talking about? Which one do you want to see? Thomas S tier. Yeah. Nah, yeah, Thomas, I think it's here. For Jake, I think Jake's pretty, like, somewhere around here. I mean, I'll put him here. And a little higher above. Like this. What else? This SPC Celine, yeah, somewhere here too. I mean, this one's like here, not even compatible. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it for SF. I mean, some people on Korean servers say that Violet is the S tier for SF, but I don't really think, I don't really agree with that. That's because Violet's got, I mean, Violet's basically just not different than Jake, because it's, I mean, its layup speed is normal, and all it's got is the jump shot animation, so not really different. I don't really know, but I kind of like Mika's jump shot animation. I mean, no. Let me see. Let me put it this way. I kind of like these two SPC's jump shot animation. Some people say their jump shot animation, their jump shot angle is easy to block, or easier to block than other SPCs, but in my opinion, it's just hard. Yeah, cause I play block DG, and like all these characters, you all the SPCs that you cannot tell the jump shot animation, it is, I mean, in my opinion, they're all the same. Yeah, it's just they're all hard to block. Like if it's Golden, Jake, they're all the same when it comes to jump shot animation. I like, in my opinion, I don't really understand why people think it's harder to block, you know, Golden's jump shot animation, or it's harder to steal Golden. I think they're just overrating Golden. It's just a normal character. I mean, like, to be honest with you, I'll put Golden here. I mean, Cabernet's way better, you know. When it comes to Golden's got really, like, nothing really special, like, except for PF. That's why I put him here. Like, for any other SPCs, Golden's just one of the normal SPCs. People are just overrating Golden. Yeah, I don't know why. Cabernet's got a way better specifications, faster layup. Its DD is really hard to block. I mean, you have to try. Like, I'm playing block DG, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to block. I try my best to block Cabernet's dunk DD, but it's just not happening, you know. Thomas, best fakes he can make. Yeah, I'm looking to get a good SPC. DG, okay. So DG is coming up soon. So for point guard, if somebody got to trade out, like to make offer him. What's a trade? I'd like to make. I don't really know anyone. So, for point guard. Like, as I said in the beginning of this stream, For point guard is one of the positions that really you don't have to spend much money on. So that means it doesn't really matter which SPC you use. It's just cause point guard is not scoring as much as other SPCs. Rather, it's assisting other positions in this game. At least that's what I think. So I would say yeah, this like they're not really different, you know. I mean, well, I'll put them here. But basically they're just the same, you know. Like all S tiers. But this SPC is good. Coyote. Like Coyote is really good for PG. I've seen a lot of people using this SPC for PG. That's because it's got 30 plus bonus attributes for transformation when you transform. So although it's only once per game, it's still a decent SPC. I kind of want to put him here, you know, like that's how good this SPC is for PG. And this one as well. I don't think you can. I'm not really sure. Like here. Not these SPCs. Maybe here. Jake is pretty good. PG. I mean, Jake's actually here, you know, to be honest with you. That's how I rate this SPC. People are underrating Jake, but it's a really good SPC. Yeah, because of its jump shot animation. I think Jake still has. Why are you here? Yeah. Tell us. Yeah, so this is what I think. I mean, yeah, if you were to give some respect to Razak, because it's the newest character, maybe I'll put a little higher up here. But yeah, anyways. Dual guard, same. Like it's pretty much the same as point guard tier at least. Yeah, I'll put them here. Idol. I mean, you can make cabinet DG if you create a new account. I have cabinet DG as well, but it's really good. I mean, yeah. It's got a good jump shot animation when you have to score or when you have to lay. It's got a faster layup speed. When you have to DD, people struggle to block. Cabernet DD. I would say if you're not buying Razak, Cabernet's the best DG. Yeah, for now. I personally think that it's better than Golden. You know, to be honest with you. I kind of want to put them like here, like even for PG as well, but because okay, let's do it this way. Like, I mean they're here actually. But it really, like, the reason why I put them here is because it really doesn't matter like which SPC you choose, as long as the SPC that you're choosing has got the doesn't have the basic or default jump shot animation. But if I were given a chance to choose an SPC, I would I would buy newer, SPC than, let's say Jake. If you have to spend the same amount of money on an SPC, why don't you buy a new one than an old one? But if you already have, like, let's say Jake, and you kind of want to, go over budget to buy Razak, I mean, go ahead. But if you don't want to do it, stay with Jake. It's still a decent character. And that's what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. Yeah, this one's still decent. These two. What else? Yeah. Jake. Yeah. Like this. Oh yeah. Ellis. Ellis is good. Why did I put it here? Ellis is still decent. Yeah. Let's see. The only reason why I put Ellis here is because of its jump shot animation. That it is easy to tell its jump shot animation. So that's the only downside about Ellis. But it's better than like these three, I think. Like this, I'll say. Yeah. But for now, let's just do it this way. Or maybe this. Same for but like I said, it doesn't really matter which position of like which SPC you choose when if you're playing PG or DG, as long as it's got, jump shot animation. Even if you don't have those good jump shot animation, PG and DGs are still playable, along with C, because I mean, they don't really PGs and PG, DG, and Cs don't really score as much as other SPCs. So all you have, I mean, if you're good at this game, I'm pretty sure you'll still be good at, good playing with those SPCs. Although they are not like the newest and fanciest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So SPC Luke tier list. I kind of wanted to do it because he stays here. I'll say like, yeah, C. Mika, pretty. For him, I'll put him here. Definitely Nari. I think Nari is the cutest SPC. There in Freestyle2. I personally don't really like the way Cabernet looks, but I think it's better than him. I kind of want to put him here. Yeah. Golden, I'll put it here. Violet, people love Violet's look. Not my favorite, but I, started to like this SPC lately for its look. I don't know why. Yeah, like, look at the size of the thigh right there compared to Cabernet. Like, it's twice as big as Cabernet. That's why people love this SPC. And I mean, I didn't really care much about the size of the like body part, but lately I kinda like looked closer to the body parts of each SPC, and yeah, that's when I figure, oh, okay, this could be attractive, and it is attractive actually, like having a big, part of a body. Okay, Idol, yeah, I personally don't really like the way it looks. Yeah, Quinn. I mean, Quinn was one of the, I mean, I kind of wanted to put Queen here before, but lately it's a little growing on me, so I'll put it here. Maybe Cabernet's a little better than Queen. I mean, depending on how you know, dress the SPC. So, yeah, maybe. Coyote. Coyote. Yeah. Well, somewhere around here, because of the mask here. But okay, I'll put it here. That's pretty cute. This one here, Nakaruru. That's pretty cute too, I'll say. I don't know about this SPC. I don't know about you either. But I mean, I don't hate this SPC's look, but I mean, in my opinion, I want to put it here, but like, I think people won't agree if I put him here. Rick, Celine, maybe here, or I don't know. I want to put it here. Here, Jake. Yeah, Jake's pretty a decent SPC. This SPC is pretty cute too. Yeah, you stay with Razak. This is how England, you got any account to sell? Trade? No, I don't have any account to sell. I'm not selling my account. Yeah. I thought about it like years ago because when I wasn't playing this game anymore, but then lately, I mean, even if I don't play this game anymore in the future, I don't think I'm gonna sell my account. I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, it's such a fun game, so I'll just yeah, keep my account. Dome. Which one are you talking about? Dominic S tier. Well, I can put it here, you know. Yeah. Well, okay, let's yeah, this is my final SPC look tier list. I mean, Dominic, yeah. Definitely not S though. Yeah. This is all that I can do for you. Yeah. Dominic. Yeah. I mean, but then again, this is my personal opinion, but if you, I mean, I don't like the way it looks like here in this picture here, but when people dress this SPC with other clothes, I mean, Razak's not really bad at all, but the way this SPC looks here, it's just, you know, ugly. I mean, to me, in my opinion. Dash PF? Are you biased? Do people play Dash PF in Korea? Dash PF? Like, what do you mean? Like, PF for Dash Beak? Yeah, a lot of people do that too. People, like, any of these three, C, PF, CT. Yeah, people use any of these positions. But I think people prefer center for Dash Beak the most than PF than CT. But one of the but I think CT, yeah, that's how it is in Korean server. People prefer center the most than PF and CT. Yeah. So let me put it, let me maximize it. So this is my final list. Thanks for the follow, VH661. So for center, Razak, Nari, Cabernet, and Golden. Because center really, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter which, you know, animation you have for center. As long as you're good at the position, you're good to go with center, I think. But because these 4 SPCs got at least a little better, you know, something on them, I put them on S. And well, why is Alice there? I'll put it here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. Well, whether or maybe this way. Yeah, this will do. Let's do it this way then. And PF like this, cause of Razak's faster layup speed, DD dunk. I mean, not really DD dunk, but because the dunk animation speed is really fast as compared to other ones. That's why I put them. That's why I said like dunk animation, layup speed, layup animation, dunk speed, and also ball action, which can provide you an opportunity to meet. That's why. And like this. And Golden, because of its dunk animation, and Cabernet, DD dunk, and you know, dunk not so much of dunk animation for Cabernet, but it's not bad at all, you know. Oh, 1 minute blindfold. Yeah, that's true too. Well, why did I put Dominic's here? That's PF, right? Dominic's pretty good. I mean, I'll put it here. Yeah. Dominic's used to be the best PF SPC before, when it first came out. But after like Violet came out, which I mean, I don't think like Dominic's worse than Violet, but like somewhere around. Okay, if I were to put this SPCs here, I'll definitely put Dominic A. Yeah. I mean, Quinn here. I mean, Quinn's pretty decent, like, to be honest with you. Yeah, Quinn's here. But I don't know, I'm biased too about Quinn. I don't really like this SPC that much. I don't know why. I mean, lately this SPC is growing on me, but like, people on Korean server love this SPC. I mean, that is not the reason why I do not really like this SPC, but for some reason there is something that's about this SPC that, you know, I don't know, yeah, just don't like about. I just don't like this SPC as much. And control tower. Oh yeah. Like, I mean, its dunk animation is good, but not like decent, to be honest with you. It's okay. Yeah. First, like, hold on, control tower. The only reason why I put Razak here is because of the ball action. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, control tower is pretty much the same as center, I would say. But since this one is the newest, I'll put it here for now. And we'll see. But in my opinion, it's just not really different. Yeah, for CT. The shooting guard, definitely. Yeah, I'll put like this two here, up here. Well, let's just get rid of the between tier. Let's see. Shooting guard. But if I were to put Cabernet here, people would say that, oh, cause you got Cabernet, huh? I mean, you can you know, buy this SPC and tell me if you don't like it. And my opinion can change over the summer because of the balance patch. Yeah, Cab is really good, especially for ISO SG. That's what I think. Yeah, Cabernet is just the best ISO SG together with Razak. Although Razak's got the ball action that is the same as the jump shot animation, Cabernet's still good. Yeah, Cabernet's still good. So I think it's, you know, Razak's, you know, competitor. Swingman, yeah, like this. I mean, like, I don't really think there should be a between tier for Swingman, but it's just that Nari's. I mean, I am biased about Nari too. It is just I think it's a good character. Yeah, I am biased about Nari. Yeah, although some people say that Nari's specifications, like jump shot animation, layup speed, those are not really different than other newest SPCs, like Mika, and I forgot about this SPC. Uh, but I mean, there's something about this SPC that makes me like it. So I'm biased. Like I said in the beginning of this stream, it's for fun. So small forward, yeah, that's what I think. I mean, for small forward SF, I think Cabernet should stay here, cause people normally, you know, I mean, on Korean server, it's mostly swing SF, but if we take ISO into consideration, Cabernet should stay here. Point guard, yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, dual guard, they're pretty much the same here. Yeah, dual guard and point guard. I mean, I kind of want to put Coyote here, to be honest with you. Coyote is a really good SPC. Oh, hold on. Oops. Dual guard. So like I said, if you don't want to spend much money on this game and somehow you've collected some purple chips, I mean, why don't you just, make one of these SPCs that you can make with the purple chips, I mean, if I had purple chips, I would make Jake or Coyote, but Jake's better than Coyote because of the jump shot animation. So if you just prefer the way Coyote looks, I mean, just go for it. Because point guard doesn't really get affected by jump shot animation. So yeah, I'm not like it. They like Joy City used to give away purple chips a lot, I think, when it first came out, but nowadays it's hard to collect. So SPC Luke tier list, Mika, yeah, it's a decent SPC. Nari, cutest, golden, it's pretty cool. And Violet, yeah, perfect body, I think. Cap's okay. Alice, I kind of want to put Alice on B, but yeah, like this. Razak, unfortunately, yeah, this is it. So that's it for tier list, and I want to take maybe like 3 to 4 minutes break to smoke, then come back to play some games. Hold up, yeah. I'm not going yet, but yeah, I'll come back after a few minutes break. Alright, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, BRB.